A clear and concise summary on that.
It's a big question. Well, I will tell you my opinion, but again, if you bring 5 other Jewish people, you might get 6 different opinions. But my opinion on this is that there is one Torah. There's always was, there always will be one Torah. Okay? That's not going to change. Okay? However, there's always however. If you see from our beginning of time, there was always people who joined themselves into Israel. Exodus 12:48, number 15:16, who joined themselves to Israel, and they were allowed to partake in the Passover and the law, but they were not called Jews. They called those who dwell among us, or in Hebrew, Gerim. So here's the good news for you. Okay, I'll make it really simple, because this is people tend to overcomplicate this topic, but it's really simple. Since you are not born Jewish, Ephesians 2 gave us good news to the nations. It says, you're no longer strangers, but you have the right to partake of the covenants of Israel. That's good news from you, because all the covenants of Israel have promises in them. Okay? So I would say the question is not, we know that the Torah was given to the Jewish people. And I want everybody to hear it. Well, how do we know? Paul tells us that in Romans chapter 9. It tells the promises, the covenants were given to the Jewish people. So the law is given to the Jewish people. Okay? However, you can partake of those promises. Okay? The question of how much or how little, that is a question for you as from the nations. I think you need to seek the Lord by the Holy Spirit. And I would say that in general, anything that brings you closer to Messiah from the law is a good thing, no matter what it is. Keep on doing it. Anything that brings you away from the Messiah is a bad thing. So I think the question should be rephrased, if you will allow me. It's not a question whether or not you should allow to partake of the law or not. The question we should ask is, what's the motivation beyond partaking of the law? Okay? Is your motivation truly to be a light to the Jewish people and to be closer to Messiah? Then I say you are, through Messiah, you earn the right. Through Yeshua, you earn the right for this. But if your motivation is to be more Jewish than the Jewish people, to become proud or to become arrogant, as I see many in the Messianic movement, then the answer is absolutely not. So the question is not should you or shouldn't you. The question is, what's your motivation in doing this, okay? So I don't know if that's answer right. Okay. Don't ask me those hard questions. Those are hard questions, though.